Chapter 1. What is a lady? Some people consider it disrespectful, condescending, or offensive to refer to an adult female as a lady. For them, the word lady is a term for someone who has little intelligence, power, or presence in the world. They see a lady as a creature who is insignificant, inconsequential, and powerless. But for much of our history, a lady has been a noble woman of strong character. She has been someone who owned property and governed her family, who had power and authority over others. Ladies have been women of high social standing or authority. They've been viewed as elegant, dignified, well-mannered, and worthy of respect and devotion. It used to be that a lady was a woman, but not all women were ladies. Ladies of old had a completely different way of being in the world. They always knew who they were and that they were in charge, but they also knew how to receive, and they didn't feel they needed to emasculate men or prove they were equal to or better than men. Consider these definitions from Noah Webster's 1818 dictionary that offer a different way of looking at what it means to be a lady. A woman having proprietary rights or authority, especially as a feudal superior. A woman receiving the homage or devotion of a knight or lover. The Virgin Mary. A woman of superior social position. A woman of refinement and gentle manners. A female, often used in a courteous reference, as in, show the lady to a seat. A wife or a mistress in this sense is a woman who governs. She is the female head of a family. Any of various titled women in Great Britain, lady is used as the customary title of a marchioness, countess, viscountess, baroness, or the wife of a knight, baronet, member of the peerage, or one having the courtesy title of lord. It's also used as a courtesy title for the daughter of a duke, marquess, or earl. A lady is a woman who is a member of an order of knighthood. Being a lady is about choosing to be everything you are. It's knowing who you are and being grateful for that. You are who you are without being defined by what other people think you should be. You don't have the point of view that you have to be like anyone else. The Lady. I recently offered a 9-part class called The Lady, in which class participants and I talked in depth about what it means to be a lady. During the class, I asked participants to watch several movies made in the 1930s and 1940s, and we had some wonderful conversations about the female and male characters, their relationships with one another, and their way of being in the world. Many of these female characters were ladies, and it was illuminating to see how they functioned in the world and how different they are from most women today. The idea of watching these films was to see how much the world has changed in terms of how we view ladies. In the 1930s and 1940s, for example, being a lady was considered a valuable product. This changed over the ensuing decades. In the 1950s, sex became the valuable product. In the 1960s, a woman who didn't need a man was a valuable product. In the 1970s, a woman who could use a man was a valuable product. In the 1980s, a woman who didn't see the value of any man was a valuable product. In the 1990s, a woman didn't need a man at all. A man needed a woman. And in the 2000s, it's just weirdness. This isn't about what's better or worse. It's about how things have changed. I suggest that you watch the films mentioned below, and as you watch them, consider these questions. What is different here? What has changed here? What is possible here? It Happened One Night. The first movie we watched is a brilliant film called It Happened One Night with Claudette Colbert and Clark Gable. When it was made, the producers thought it was going to be a low-budget film that wouldn't make any money, but it went on to become one of the most popular movies of its time. For me, one of the great things in the movie is that the heroine, Ellie Andrews, the Claudette Colbert character, is willing to run away from her marriage because she knows it's wrong for her. A lady will always run away from what doesn't work and towards something that will work. She is someone who sees what is and makes choices on the basis of what she sees. She will say no if she doesn't want to do something, and she will say yes when something works for her.